Hello class and welcome to Advanced Programming in C++, COMN280, Winter Semester 2020. My name is Joel, I'm your instructor for this semester, and if you're watching this video, that means you're watching the orientation, you're in the correct spot. First of all, let me state by starting Happy New Year. I hope this 2020 will be great for you and your loved one, successful, health, prosperity, the whole nine yard, in passing the class with the 4.0. So let's go ahead and jump into the course. As soon as you log into Blackboard, the first thing that you will always see from me on a weekly basis is announcements. That's basically to keep you up to date, what to look into, what you have to work on, and etc. As you can see, when you're logged in, you have a welcome announcement that tells you, about the course, what you need to complete. And then it tells you that you need to get, one form done, which is the e-learning consent form, which, you just choose the semester, winter semester, and then you put the date and then just fill in the information. That's a one-time thing that you have to do every single time you take an online class. Then from there, you'll jump into the syllabus, then learning units, then discussion board, and, we're going to go through those step by step. So let's jump into the syllabi and look at what's in there that you need to be careful about. So as I stated it, my name is Joel. I'll be, your faculty for this semester, and you'll find my personal information right here. Office is in the RTC building, 2320. My office hours are Tuesdays and Thursdays. If none of these work, please let me know. I'm usually there Tuesdays and Thursdays almost all day. So if you email me ahead of time, you let me know, I'll be able to work something out so we can meet. A couple dates, holidays we'll have during the semester. Best way to get hold of me is via email. I do check my email 7 days a week. It's a lot easier than phone number. My office, I'm only available on Tuesdays and Thursdays on campus. So if you leave a voicemail on Monday or on, let's say Thursday night or Friday, I will not see it until the following week. So the only thing I asked is when you send me an email, please remember to put COMN280 WWW01 in the subject title. So type it in there so I'll know it's from a student, and I will get back to you. It's a 911 for me. It's a student. I have to check it. Even if I don't have an answer, I will get back to you telling you I did receive your message. We'll get back to you. If I don't receive you do not receive a message from me within 24 hours from sending the message, please send it again until you get a reply from me. Just in case I missed it somehow, I misplaced it, I did not read it. I receive a lot of junk mail on a daily basis, and that's what I'm afraid of. So please allow 24 hours. So if you send an email at 11 p.m., I probably will not see it until the following day after I go to school or to work, etc. So I'm not going to be able to get to you immediately. So please allow 24 hours. You do not receive a reply, send it again until you get an answer from me. Attendance is taken in Blackboard. Our semester starts on a Saturday, the 11th. That means the week will end the Friday of that, coming week. So every week you have to complete attendance if you have financial aid, or if you are paying for your classes, somehow that requires from you attendance, and that's done within the learning units. I'll show you in a sec how to get it done. If you are paying out of pocket, then you don't have to worry about attendance, as attendance does not affect your grade in any way or shape. So this course is the highest level of programming class you'll take from these, so it's considered kind of a capstone class. But instead of doing one single humongous project, we will do multiple ones during the semester. I found that it is more useful for students to go multiple smaller projects, which hopefully will give you a more good knowledge of specific things that you have to do. Some of them will build on each other that you'll need to complete. And then, of course, we'll have lecture, we'll have exercises you'll need to complete, quizzes you'll need to complete. So the usual, but you'll have smaller projects that you'll need to complete, and hopefully those can be utilized in some type of portfolio that you can demonstrate to future employers. Hey, I know I did this project, I did this project, and etc. Textbook that you need is C++ programming, program design, including data structures, 8th edition from Cengage. It's available at the bookstore, or it's available online. You guys can get it online if you, once again, are paying out of pocket and would like to get an e-copy you can do so online. But you definitely need it as soon as possible because everything we cover will be from that textbook. Course objectives, class expectations, I will leave that to you. I'm not gonna make the video too long so you don't get bored. Just read it. If you have any questions, shoot me an email. I'll be more than happy to reply. Grades, the usual. You guys are used to them. Been a minute at mod if you're in this class. The grading, quizzes, programming assignments, midterm, final exam projects. I'm hoping that we'll follow these points, this amount of points. It all depends on how the semester is going. Midterm, final exam, for sure. You'll have a midterm, you'll have a final exam. Programming assignments, it means the exercises. I might give you more, I might give you less. It depends on the chapter, how the chapter is interesting, how critical it is. Quizzes, same thing. Those are stuff that you'll need to complete. For every chapter that we cover, you'll have an exercise that you'll need to complete. Projects, like I said, it depends. I'm thinking about maybe 5 to 8 different small projects that you'll need to complete during the semester. But basically anything you complete will be in Blackboard. So you'll be graded on everything that is completed in Blackboard. So please keep track of everything in Blackboard so like that you know what is going to be covered and what we have to cover and etc. etc. From there, we have a tentative calendar. I'm hoping that we'll be able to follow that. As you can see, week 1, we're just doing a brief overview of C++, just a refresher from the previous course that you took, the 171. So it's chapter 2. You'll have a quiz, you'll have an assignment to complete. And then from there, week 2, we'll have a chapter 3 that will cover input-output. Week 3, you'll have chapter 4 and 5, which is related to control structures. One related to selections, one related to repetition. And then some weeks will cover only one chapter. Some weeks will cover 2 chapters. I'm hoping this is what we'll follow. Once again, I have in this calendar that we have 7 projects. We might have only 5. We might have no more than 10. Like I said, it all depends on how the semester is going to work. And everything is due before the start of the following week. So we start on the 11th, the next week is the 18th, so you'll need to turn in your quiz and your homework 1 assignment on the 17th before 11:59 p.m. Everything is due before 11:59. You download the requirements from Blackboard, you upload the assignments, your answers into Blackboard, you complete the quizzes in Blackboard. So everything is done in Blackboard. So please keep note of the due date so you have an idea of when everything is due. So like that you're not missing easy points that you can complete. Late assignments, late policies, I usually don't accept late work. You have a week to complete the work, but if hopefully nothing bad will happen to you or your loved one, but if something happened health-wise or an emergency, please get hold of me and I'll see what I can do to try to let you earn some type of points. So please don't disappear on me for 3, 4, 5 weeks and then show up. I missed assignment from week 2 and we're week 7. That is definitely too late and there is unfortunately nothing that can be done at that time. Withdrawal policy, hopefully that will not be needed at all. Please don't waste time and money. Stick to it, hanging in there, and I'm pretty sure you'll be able to pass the class. I have enough points for you to be able to pass the class with ease, especially when it comes to doing exercises and stuff of that nature. And it's great, it's just a non-passing grade. Financial aid, please contact the financial aid services in the Pro building. They'll be able to help you with that. Cheating, there's a long list. As coders, as software developers, it is a critical part for you to use the net, to use the internet to research stuff. When you have a problem, you go ahead and Google about it online. The dangerous part is when I see some people that just copy and paste and turn in that as their answer key. That is plagiarism. That's not your work. That is the work of someone else. So please use the net as much as you want, but do not copy and paste. Create your own code. A great software developer is someone that can use tools online, books, reviews, chat rooms, etc., code online, but still create your own code. Then you're showing me that you are understanding what you're doing. So please be very, very careful about that. As we use with Blackboard something called turned in that shows how much was copied from the net and where is it copied from, and etc., etc. please try as much as possible. I mean, if you're using CN is CN. There's not a whole lot about it. If you're using a cout is a cout. You cannot change that. If you're using, I don't know, IOStream, IOmanip, CMAT, etc. Those are technical terms. You cannot change them. But is the way you write your cout statement, the way you write your code, your comments, when you're writing your comments, I'm expecting that you will add comments into your code. I need to see comments in your codes stating what each a part of it, every, I don't know, your function, prototype, whatever you have, what each one means. It doesn't have to be long, just a single line. I'm also expecting that to see details as the work itself that you're completing. So like that, it shows what you've completed and how you've completed it. So from a plagiarism point of view, please be careful that when you use the net, be careful not just to copy and paste the content from the net, which you paste into a document and turn it in as your work, because that is not your work. And that's when it is an issue, a matter of, we have to be careful about that. So state of financial aid, stated that twice, sorry about that. State of accommodation, if you have any disabilities, please contact disability services ASAP. They'll tell you what you need to get done, and then you'll need to provide me a form, and I'll be able to work around stuff related to that. Please read the titles, the different eligibilities available. If you have any question, contact me, or you have the contact numbers that you can go through. Tutoring, I'm not sure if there's a tutor available at this point, but you need to contact the Learning Center, and they'll probably be able to provide you someone to help out with, whatever you're looking at. MCC Care team, professional team that we have that can help with personal matter. They know what needs to be done. Their stuff that is personal will never come out. So if you have any need, please contact them. Honor code, I'll leave that to you. Possible dangerous situation if you're on campus, numbers on there. System policy, leave that to you. Student responsibilities, the main thing that I'm expecting from you is to check Blackboard a few times a week, as if I forget something or I need you to worry about something, I will post an announcement in Blackboard, and that is my main way to communicate with you guys. Also check your MCC email, as I will communicate with you through your MCC email, not your personal email. I do not expect any changes to the syllabus, but if there is any change for some reason, I will update the syllabus, I will post an announcement, and I will send you an email with it. So you have, you're aware of the change that happened. Mod cultural values, please read that. Let me know if you have any questions. These are some dates that you can find on our website on mcc.edu. Just a few reminders that need you to be careful about for you. So hopefully you will not forget about something, registration for summer term, and etc. etc. That concludes basically the syllabus. Now if you go to the learning modules, let's jump into the discussion board first, and then we'll jump into the module. So you'll have an introduction, few questions that I need you to answer. Please, you go under introduction, and then I have an introduction. You can scan through it if you want to read it. If you don't, you know me already, you don't have to worry. Even if you don't know me, you don't want to do it, it's fine. You go under create thread, and then just copy paste those questions and then answer it. From there, under discussion boards, also you have current event. It's just an area that I put for students that can share anything related to IT in general. It doesn't have to be only about coding. It can be about security, networking, database, anything related to IT. Please post there the links of any site that you have. Peer help is basically emulating when you're in a classroom face-to-face, when you ask for help from your classmates. And that's what I want you to do, is I want you to post here any questions you might have about the assignment, any of the assignment, not about grading. If you have questions about grading, you come to me directly. Do not post them here, please. Here it's only if you have questions about assignments, and I will be following this on a day-to-day basis. And if there is nobody that answers, then I'll jump in and provide an answer for this. That's the idea of the peer-to-peer help. Is we're missing, unfortunately, the face-to-face interaction, so hopefully this will help with the interaction. So if you go to learning units, every week you'll find a unit that opens for you, and then you'll find multiple things through it. I'll be right back. So like I was saying, so once you log in into unit 1, you'll see an overview, talking about the chapter, just a quick overview, the objectives, what we'll be touching, and then here you'll have the activities. So for example, for this unit, we'll cover chapter 2, review the PowerPoint slides after you read your chapter, study the key terms which are on the bottom, then complete practices, which is practice exercise 20, 21, 24, and 29 in your textbook. I gave you the answer key also below. You'll be able to review it, and then complete the homework, and then complete, turn it in, and then of course complete the quiz that you have also here. So the quiz is basically 10 questions. It's timed. You have 10 minutes. You cannot do it again, so it's a one-time thing, and you cannot pause it. Multiple choice, true and false. If you take any question and then you see that there is an error, it's not showing or something like that, please take a print screen and then email it to me. So take a print screen. Let's say, for example, this question, for some reason the options are not showing, okay, whatever that option is. Take a print screen and then email it to me if the code is not showing properly. It happens. It's Blackboard compatibility. When I try to type code, sometimes the question just is funky and doesn't show. Please don't freak out about it. Just take a print screen, tell me what the question number is, and then email it to me, and I'll look into it and I'll fix the problem. There will not be an issue. So you answer the questions what they are. Okay, you just answer whatever they are, the usual. You guys are, I guess, used to this. You should not have a problem completing this, and then save and submit. And then automatically you'll have what you've completed and how much you've earned. If you would like to see it later again, you can always go under my grades, and then it'll allow you to look at the answers, what the answers are again. So that's for the quiz that you'll need to complete every week on a weekly basis. Then from there you go down. I have the answer key of the review question of the practices of the exercises. You will remark I provided you the code, but I did not write any comments. I want you to provide me comments when you're doing your homework on your own. I want to see your own style. I don't want you to copy my style of putting comments. So that's why I gave you the code, the answer key, without any without any comments. I'm sorry. So exercise 20, I gave you the code. I strongly recommend that you try first doing it on your own, and if you get stuck, then go back and look at the answer key that I provided you. Same thing with 21, 24, and then 29. So as you can see, for 24, I just wanted you to show you the math for the assignment. So that's why I wrote it there, but I left it blank, and I will leave them blank from now on for the entire semester. I want you to show me your own style of providing comments, and I'll be able to give you feedback. It's good, it's not, you're doing too much, you need to add less, or you need to add more, and etc. So at every level, you tell me what's going on with this section. What is this one? This is your main function. So what did you do here? These are your variables, for example. What's going on at this level? Here is what does that mean, and etc. etc. So those are the practice exercises. Then you'll download your homework that tells you what needs to be completed on a weekly basis. So for week 1, you'll need to complete 3 exercises, 2 from the book and 1 that I'm giving you myself. So exercise 26, 27, and then you complete this one that I'm giving you right here. So you'll be able to see and fix the question, and then you'll be able to turn it in. Dropbox is the usual, like you attach any assignment. So browse my computer and then attach your Word document. You'll turn in the work itself. And then key terms, like I stated, that you can review the key terms at the end of the chapter. A good source is c++.com, a good place as a reference. As you can see, I'm giving you a website to show me that you've completed properly the work itself, and you're turning that in. Week 1 attendance that you'll need to complete. Like I said, if you deal with financial aid and stuff like that, is something that you have to do on a weekly basis. So please remember to do so. Are you present for the week? Yes, I am, and that's what I'll turn in for financial aid purposes. Every week you'll need to complete one of those, so please remember to do so. Now, when it comes to homework, how do you turn in your homework? I'll show you in a sec. It tells you here, use a Word document to complete your homework. So you can use this document actually if you'd like to complete it and turn it in that way. So for example, let's see, This one tells you to complete exercise 26. So the way you'll do it, you open Visual Studio. Okay, let's say, for example, let me close these. It doesn't matter if you have 2017 or you have 2019. It's the same thing. They're exactly the same, but just a small difference as, you know, the options that comes with it. So you create a new project. We will always use Windows Console application. You got to make sure that you're in Visual C++. Then we'll use Windows Console application for now until we, you know, start doing other stuff. And then once you start that, it will take, you know, it will compile for you the application. Then you can type your code. I'm going to take one of the examples. So I'm going to take this one, for example. Okay. Oops. It's taking forever. Not responding, which is awesome. So what you'll need to do is compile your code. So you have an executable file that shows up screen. You take a print screen of that. Then once you take the print screen, you paste it in the Word document. Then you copy and paste your code just below the print screen. So like that, you would be turning in a Word document, not a CPP file. You'll be turning in a Word document that includes a print screen of your output. So when you compile your code, so it's showing the, you know, the output that you compiled, and I want you to copy and paste the code itself below that print screen, which will allow me to quickly copy it and paste it. So if there's a problem with the code, or I'm not understanding how you got the output or something like that, I'll be able to go directly and boom, right there, start looking at what's going on with it. So look for 2017, depending on the version you downloaded. You guys are going to download Visual Studio Community, which is a free application. You can do so online if you don't already have it. So for me, I'll delete these, and then I'll compile my code. So Control F5. So right here at this point, once I compile it, I will have an exe file that shows up. So I'll take my Word document that has my assignment. So number 1 was numbers, let's say, assuming that it is number 26. Okay, so no problem, I'll do that. My antivirus is looking at it. Alright, let's see. Let me make it a little bit bigger so you guys can see it. So enter the length of the wire, 20. So it tells me what the answer is. Okay, so what you guys will do is take a print screen of this, which is on your keyboard. Go to your assignment, paste it in there. So paste the print screen, and then go again. So with this one I'm done, I don't need this anymore. Go back to the code and then copy the entire code as is, and then paste it in the Word document just below the answer. That's how you'll do it for every single assignment. I need to see a print screen, and you'll also provide me a copy of your code. So if I'm looking at the print screen when I'm grading, if I don't like, for some reason, the output, something doesn't look right for me, I'll be able, instead of me giving you just a straight 0, which I don't want to do and I don't like to do, I can just copy it. I can open Visual Studio, copy, paste your code, and try to debug it that way. Why, what's going on, why it's not working, and etc. And then I'll be able to give you a partial credit for it. And then that's what you'll turn in for your assignment overall. So that concludes basically week 1. Very simple. Hopefully this orientation, gives you an idea what you need to get done. So first thing, you need to go under syllabus, look at the syllabus, the due dates, everything, the requirements. Go under discussion question, do an introduction of yourself, and then from there jump into the learning units. And then from the learning units, you'll go under unit 1, and from there look at the chapter, read the chapter, review the PowerPoint slides, complete the quiz, complete your assignment, and that will conclude week 1. So hopefully that gives you a good overall idea of what needs to be completed. Please don't hesitate to contact me if you have any question. I hope you'll have a great semester. I'm here for you. Reach out and I'll be more than happy to assist, so you'll have a successful semester and complete this course and move on, either graduation or move on to the next course that you need to complete. Thank you for listening.